Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? So we're back with another Jenny Gang production. You already know I need y'all to hit the like button. Fellas, hit the like button. Queens, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications. Comment on my commentary with respectful comments. So I want to make a quick video in regards to the Wack 100 and Hassan Campbell thing that is still growing online. Just a short summary. Hassan Campbell went to an interview with Wack 100, Tekashi 69, and academics. Hassan thought that Wack 100 was really his friend, and I'll admit it did look like prior to this interview that Wack 100 really rocked with him. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn the air up a second. Hold on. I had it hot in here because I just got out of the shower. But yeah, so since the interview, things have went crazy. Wack 100 disrespected Hassan. He claims he disrespected him during the interview, but we see him being real nice during the interview. He said a few things to Hassan when Hassan asked that dumb question to 6ix9ine about giving the dude that he sent to jail money for his kids. That was a very dumb question of Hassan, but even though Hassan is carrying somewhat of a win right now, we all know Hassan still got his problems, okay? So I'm not even trying to make Hassan some sort of hero. However, he snaked a snake, so we giving him credit for that. So where we're at right now is that people have been pressing Wack on Clubhouse about what he said about Nip. That's the main thing. What he said about Nip, and why did he say Big U was the biggest snake? And the things that he said about Nip, y'all, very degrading. You know, he claims that Nip pays some friend to do threesomes with Nip and his baby mama. We're not sure if it's Lori London or the other baby mama. I would assume it's the other baby mama because dudes don't usually run trains on girls they actually love. Not saying he never loved his first baby mama, but we know Nip loved Lori London. Like, that's his girl. So I don't think it was her. But then again, all of this is alleged. Fair use. Anything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only, not to offend anyone. But Lori London is like Nip's girl, you know, his wifey, his everything. He ain't going, I don't think he would let another man, he'll bring another girl maybe if she cool with it, but I believe it was his first baby mama that he was running a train with his homeboy. Supposedly, according to Wack, the homeboy was getting fellatio from the baby mama while Nip hit her from the back, and the homeboy exploded in the baby mama's mouth, and Nip pulls the girl up for a kiss, is what Wack said. Now, I am a Nipsy Hussle fan. I only went into details on that because it's so degrading and disgusting, and I don't know. What I do know that is, whether that happened or not, Nipsey Hussle is a legend. And what I also know is that I could feel Wack's energy ever since Nipsey passed. I could feel some energy from him about Nip that he really wasn't really too concerned about Nip passing away, you know? He made sure to tell everybody, oh, he wasn't a music legend. Well, but okay, we know that. Nip knew that. Did he say he was a music legend, or did we say he was legendary because of his gang background and how humble he was and how he came up out of that lifestyle, put a store in his neighborhood? He knew that was very risky. Did he ever say that though? I mean, if he did or he didn't, he's still a legend, whether Wack wants to agree with that or not. So now, since then, what has come out is, like I said, they've been pressing Wack. He's been double talking, gaslighting, but dudes actually have been pressing him on Clubhouse. I'm kind of proud of y'all. He still got some yes men on there trying to say that Hassan is snake for recording him. Okay, it was a snake that pressed another snake. You know what I'm saying? So who cares? But there is a J-Rock person who allegedly was a bodyguard for YG first. Then Wack wanted him to be a bodyguard for Game. Game didn't like the dude at first, but Wack talked him into being a bodyguard for Game. And in the end, he ended up being a bodyguard for Nipsy Hussle. So the J-Rock guy came on Clubhouse the other night to clear his name and tell his truth. He didn't want to be involved in all this mess because I think Wack100 is like the messy dude in California that everybody don't want to. They be like, once they hear his name, like, what'd he say about me? What'd he say about me now? I think that's how his reputation is, because this dude was just like, look, let me just tell y'all how it was, okay? He said he was working for Game. He said he wasn't really getting paid right. Every time it be time for him to get paid, he got to call them and say, hey, where my money at? Wack said he was paying the dude out of his pocket. That's why I guess, you know, the money was late. That's still no excuse. You swear you're this big businessman. Whatever. But, so something happened. Game says that the bodyguard, J-Rock, started a fight out in the parking lot one time. And Game had to come out there and help him, which he hired J-Rock to help him in case he has altercations. But Game says the bodyguard was starting problems on his own, and he's having to help the bodyguard. We don't know if that's true or not, but at any rate, Game never liked him in the first place. Game fired J-Rock. Okay? There was, I guess, already bad energy there. J-Rock feeling like they ain't paying him. They like playing with him like a little boy. So Nip, I guess, had seen the guy. He reached out to Wack and asked a few questions about J-Rock. And next thing you know, Nip ended up hiring J-Rock as his bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? Like, come rock with some winners over here, basically, is what Nip did. So, you already know, Wack probably didn't like that. Wack feels like he's always running stuff, but you don't run nobody. Like, but the guy, J-Rock, was Nip's bodyguard up until the day Nip passed. But what happened one day, there was an event happening in Cali. Wack had 1 million people with him. J-Rock was with people. J-Rock had got sick of Wack's mess. Like how people is really sick of him right now. And J-Rock says he seen Wack. I guess he did, you know what I'm saying? Stole on him or whatever. There is a video, they say, allegedly, that when it happened, Wack said he was knocked out or whatever, right? I think Wack just don't remember because, you know, sometimes when you get dazed or whatever. I'm talking about even if you bump your head or something too hard. You know, it messed him up for a second. So Wack is saying no such thing happened. The dude swung, he felt wind. And next thing he know, he say J-Rock was taking off running. So Wack is saying no one hit him, no one knocked him out. Even though he allegedly said it himself on the tape, he was not who knocked him out. But J-Rock called and said, yeah, I did hit him. And the nigga was woozy. So we got the information from the other horse's mouth. And since Wack is actually seemed to be caught in a lot of lies and pillow talk and all this, I'm going to go ahead and believe J-Rock. And I think what Wack did that night was go home and check to see if anybody had actual footage of him being hit. Once he found out that all the angles weren't of him actually getting hit, just of the aftermath of him saying, oh, I got knocked out, Wack then began to do like he does with every allegation, denied it. Ain't nobody knocked me out. I've been Pyru for this long. I ain't nobody never, bruh. Save it. At this point, Pyru is probably like, bruh, can you please find someone else to claim? You need to go over there with Soulja Boy. Y'all remember where Soulja Boy was walking? He was like in the club, I mean in the street talking about he was like claiming Pyru or something. They say Big Soulja can't come to the hood, and then one of the, I guess, Pyrus came over there and pressed him and was like, you know what I'm saying? You and Soulja Boy Wack, y'all got y'all own Pyru group. I don't think they want you hollering their name like that with all the mess that you let come out of your mouth. So, in other news, because Wack is embarrassed, whether he's gonna admit it or not, y'all know he won't. He's embarrassed. You got caught. Your first defense to every argument is that I don't even know you. He hollered on the phone to Hassan, I don't even know you, bro. Clearly a lie, because you were just praising him on Clubhouse months ago. You do know he a big YouTuber. You knew that. I don't know you. So if you don't know him, why are you on the phone pillow talking to him about Nip business? Big U being a snake, whether he is or not. I heard that he is. But y'all both are, allegedly. You talking about Gillian Wallow. You squeeze them. You talking about Adam 22. Adam 22, no disrespect, I doubt that you squeeze him. I highly doubt that. I don't know, but bruh, come on, Wack. So Wack wants to, he claimed all this stuff was taken out of context, that Hassan is not playing the whole recording, is being taken out of context. But why are you now going after Hassan's YouTube channel? Don't get it twisted. We don't rock with Hassan either. But we rocking with him right now because of what he did in concern with exposing you. You should have never let Nip, you could have talked about really anybody. Once you said something about Nipsy Hussle, it was over with for you, Wack. Like, you think it's just the East Coast that's mad at you? Nah, it's people on that side with you that's like asking you to, like, what you say about Nip? Like, what? Everybody respected that man whether they was in that gang or not. But Wack wants to get Hassan Campbell's YouTube channel taken down, right? And he's justifying it by saying, it's a war. Hassan shot his missile. How can y'all talk junk to me about the missile I'm shooting back, right? Okay, so you not taking his YouTube channel down by yourself. It ain't no button that you can go click and say, boop, let me delete his channel. You gotta call somebody that works for YouTube, someone of authority, and say, this man recorded me illegally. Illegally, y'all know that's a law word, right? Okay. Someone recorded me illegally and he is putting the recording online for profit, and you can't do that. All right, cool. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't do the same thing, right? Which I'm not in the street at all. All this street stuff is retarded. What y'all street dudes need to go ahead and say is that all the rules from before are null and void. Now you can be a rat as long as it's a justifiable rat. All of y'all's dynamics and rules have changed. So I don't even understand why we even talking about this. 6ix9ine gonna get his bag. Everybody's still rocking with him. Isn't he Mexican? Isn't the cartel Mexican? They ain't mess with him for being a snitch. That man gonna get his money, and that's that. And I think he did the right thing to do what he did, but that's a whole nother tangent. But Wack, basically what you doing by trying to get Hassan's channel taken down, you're snitching. You're doing some corporate snitching. No, it's not a federal case. No, it's not a murder. No, it's not drugs. But Mr. Double Talking Wack100, when Clubhouse first dropped, you had 40 Glock on there trying to humiliate him because of the fight that he had with Gang. Y'all beat Gang to a pulp, allegedly. So the whole Playhouse episode was about whether 40 Glock was a snitch or not, because after y'all beat him to a pulp, he went and filed a report, got a lawyer, sued y'all, and allegedly won 6 figures because of what y'all did to him. The whole Clubhouse, you was pressing him about how that was him being a snitch. How do you not see you trying to take Hassan's YouTube channel is you snitching? You trying to cop a plea right now. You want Hassan to stop, but the damage has actually already been done. Like, saying that we're taking the recordings out of context, in that you were trying to basically tell Hassan that you don't have a problem with Nipsey, you have been protecting that sex tape. How are you trying to protect what was on the sex tape, but you're on the phone? They got a road blocked out. You're on the phone telling Hassan what happened with Nip on this so-called sex tape. What if Hassan would have told the whole world right then? How are you protecting him? You weren't trying to protect Nip. You were trying to degrade him, pull him out the grave, demasculate him. Like, that's what you were trying to do. And it did not even work. Nip ain't gotta say nothing. The stuff he did while he was on this earth speaks for him. Now, of course, this is going to be a continuation. Yes, true crime will be the bulk of this channel. But right now, the subject with Wack100 and Hassan is a hot topic. So I'm going to be throwing these in here too. Thank you for the ones who rock with everything I post. But I want to pose a little question. J-Rock also said that for whatever reason, Wack has always had some sort of disdain for Nipsey Hussle, even when he was alive, right? And I could feel that energy from him. I could feel there's some type of underlying problem that he got with Nip. I don't know if Nip fucked one of his girlfriends. I don't know if he was jealous because Nip looked good and he got the crater face. I don't know if he wanted Lori London. I don't know what it is, but I think we need to look closer at Shitty Cuz to see who really sent him out there to do that to Nip. Yeah, I understand being called a snitch on the West Coast or in gang culture in California is fighting words and it makes you pissed, but I don't really know if I feel like Shitty Cuz acted alone on this. So you got people like Big U and Wack who got money, who could say, we don't rock with Nip, because Nip and Big U, y'all, now I'm doubling back because I wanted this video to be short. Big U, who Wack also talked junk about on the tape, being a snake. Big U used to manage Nip. They didn't get along. They ended like getting ready to go toe-to-toe with each other, where Nip's brother pulled out a stick on Big U. So they ended very bad. And Nip went on to rise. And I don't think Big U is a type of person that want to see you rise if you're not rising with them. So everybody put the blame on Big U immediately after Nip's, passing. But I think we need to take a closer look at Wack100 too. Maybe he ain't had nothing to do with what happened with Nip, but he probably knew it was coming. He knew that hit was out. He knew something was brewing, because you don't like this man. You really don't. And Nip is the type of person that had great discernment. He knew that. He ain't dumb. He know you ain't like him. You're making yourself very obvious. You hate on Nip for whatever reason. Just tell us the truth. What did he do to you? Probably tell your ass off one day in private, like, bro, you talk too fucking much. Keep my name out your mouth. It probably was something like that, knowing Nip, because he was a real dude. Outside of the gang-ish. Yeah. I'm on the East Coast, South Carolina, Wack. But stop saying we're the only ones irritated about the Nip comments. No, people on your side are irritated about that too. This man is respected. You are a Cancer. I don't know much about Big U, but it looked like he the J Prince of Cali. So at least he talking the talk and walking the walk. You half a snake. You just talk the talk. Just talk. Let me know what y'all think. I would really like to get some people on this comment thing from California, because I know y'all know like the inside stuff. Why does man hate Nip so bad? I mean, it could be just plain jealousy, but like, I mean, once he passed away, he's no longer a threat, which he still is, because he still get more respect than you. Universe, bring Nip back. Take Wack100. I'm just kidding, y'all. But like the video, subscribe to my channel. Definitely comment on my commentary, because I need to know what's good. You know what I'm saying? Turn on post notifications. This is a true crime channel. Yes, it is. I'm just mixing in things. I also mix in things in my personal life sometimes. YouTubers love to know the YouTuber's personal life. So, yeah, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.